Next item on the agenda, which is a presentation by Krista Flasch, Director of Communications, on current and upcoming projects. Krista.
Good evening, Mayor and Council members. Krista Flasch, Communications Director for the City of Broken Arrow. I'm here tonight to provide a brief overview on current communications efforts and talk about some of the upcoming projects that we're working on. As you know, the purpose of the Communications Department is to inform and educate the public. We also communicate with another important audience, and that is our city employees. I have the word news up there because I really think that's what the Public Information Office has evolved into, is we are creating a newsroom for the City of Broken Arrow. Under the direction of City Manager Michael Spurgeon, we are sharing more information than ever with the public. And while that's a time-consuming process, it's very important because we need to keep the public informed. And so part of that is adding the additional staffing to keep up with the higher level of transparency. About a year ago, we added a new position called a digital content specialist, and we were very fortunate to hire Mary McAtee, who's been putting out our video messages for us. She's doing a great job putting these messages together and helping keep the public informed. We have over 100 videos on YouTube right now on our YouTube channel, so she's been doing a great job. She's a hard worker, and we're just so pleased that she was able to join our staff. Later this year, we will be hiring a communications coordinator who will be assisting me with writing press releases, writing the focus newsletters, which are so important to our community now that we don't have a community newspaper, also helping out with other reports, writing the financial newsletter, and assisting with social media, which is also very time-consuming as well. All right, so how do we communicate? This is a very multifaceted answer for a relatively simple question. People these days are getting information from a myriad of different sources, compared to 20 years ago when you had the local newspaper and people watched the 6 p.m. news. Well, today, there are hundreds of television channels. We don't have a community newspaper anymore, unfortunately, and people are getting a lot of their news from Facebook. So the approach we are taking is we need to communicate using the same communications tools that people are using so we can reach them where they're at. Again, like I said, very time-consuming, but an important task that we do. So one of the ways we're communicating is through video. You can watch our videos on our government access channel, which is channel 24 for our Cox customers. If you don't have Cox cable, you can still watch our videos. They're all posted on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/City of Broken Arrow. We're also on social media. This is where we spend a lot of time trying to reach people. We've been actively using Facebook for about the last 3 years. We're on Twitter. Like I said, we're on YouTube, and just 3 months ago, we joined Nextdoor. And we're really finding Nextdoor to be a very effective communications tool because I find that the people on there are very engaged in the community because they want to know what's going on. So we'll be utilizing Nextdoor more often in the coming months. And for those who are not active on social media or don't watch videos, we have other news sources for them. We have our website, brokenarrowok.gov, and the Focus newsletter, which is a print publication that is inserted with the utility bills every month. Our website is a great resource for people. I encourage everyone to visit the site on a regular basis because this is where you can read our news stories, the press releases, find out what events are going on in town. If you don't check the website often, you can still subscribe to receive email notifications when new stories do get posted, and sign up for robocalls. We're also using phone calls to get important information out to the community, like meetings that happen or important and major road construction projects that are going on in the community. And the website is where people can also report issues too, like the potholes they see, or if there's a street light out in their neighborhood. It's actioncenterba.com. There's links to mobile apps that they can download. So a lot of great resources on our website. And yes, we still rely on local television news to get important information out to the public. I do write press releases on a regular basis. This is how I pitch stories to reporters, and they do a great job in covering a lot of the economic development that's happening here, because there's so much to share, so many good things going on in our community. Any other questions before I move on to new projects? All right. We put this video together to preview a new video series that we're launching later this month. It's about project updates. I get so many questions about when is this project happening and what's the status of that project. So I think this is going to be a very helpful new video series that people will find beneficial. So if you want to go ahead and play that.
Hi folks, I'm Broken Arrow City Manager Michael Spurgeon. I'm here today to announce an exciting new video series that we're going to be starting next month. In our ongoing endeavor to provide the community with maximum transparency, last summer we launched the City Council Highlights segment. Access to the segments and the actual video from the meetings is meant to keep our community informed on the decisions and actions taken by our governing body. The feedback on what's happening at council meetings and BAMA meetings has been overwhelmingly positive. Notwithstanding, there is still so much that happens between city council meetings, and we've decided to create a video series about day-to-day activities so the community will learn more about what's happening. The new series is going to be called Broken Arrow in Motion, and will be a monthly update covering the major projects we're working on, including roads, utility infrastructure, parks, and many more endeavors. We want to make sure our community knows about the status of projects and other initiatives that are happening around town. Mainly want to make sure you understand how it can impact our neighborhoods and our commutes if it's a road project. The series will also provide follow-up on the decisions made by the City Council and the Utility Authority. So look for the first video segment in late June. Until then, I'm Broken Arrow City Manager Michael Spurgeon. Have a great Memorial Day, and I hope to see you around town this summer.
So that succinctly explains what this new series is going to be about, and I think it's going to be another cornerstone video project that we'll do, just becoming as important as the council highlights videos that we put together as well. Broken Arrow is no longer the bedroom community that it used to be. We have awesome destination attractions like the Rose District, Warren Theater, the Performing Arts Center, Bass Pro Shops. We know all of the great things that are going on in our community, but not everyone else in the region does. So we need to share our story. And so what we've done is produced a series of videos with an emphasis on getting people to stay in Broken Arrow, eat at our restaurants, shop at our stores. The tourism asset inventory that was completed earlier this year really helped us guide the messaging of the tourism and marketing videos that we're putting together. These will be coming out sometime in August, so we're really excited about them coming out and sharing it with our partner organizations to really get the word out. Another important project coming up soon is the upcoming Geo Bond Election that will happen next year. We're taking a different approach than we have in years past, in that, as Mr. Spurgeon mentioned, we are going to maximize public input. So we really want to give the community more opportunities to share their ideas and provide their input on which projects are most important to them. So we'll start this process sometime in August. That'll give us a good year to really gather a lot of input and then later educate the public about the proposed projects. And this is a new project that will directly impact the governing body. It's a new counselor highlights or profile video. And this is just a question and answer format video series where I'll be asking you all a set of questions, and it's just an open mic opportunity to share with the public what your vision and hopes and dreams are for the community. And this we'll start reporting this sometime in August. I know this is not a new project, but it is a brand new initiative that we started last year, a very important one in which we're really increasing the level of transparency to the community. So I wanted to let you know that we're working on this right now. We are going to be providing a status update on all of the projects that were listed in the 2017 report. So in the 2018 report, we'll provide updates on last year's projects and then also list the new projects that we'll be working on for the upcoming year. And in closing, want to reiterate again, just the website is hub central for the communications department. This gives people 24/7 access to City Hall because you can find jobs online, you can pay your bills, you can find nearby parks to take your kids to. And again, just a great way for us to be transparent with the community. Many of the documents that you receive for council meetings, they're found as attachments on the city website. So I encourage people to go to the website, check it out. We've got all kinds of budget information. We started a new platform called OpenGov, which the finance department spent a lot of time putting together. And it gives people an opportunity just to drill down on all of the department's expenses and see how we operate. And with that, I will take any questions.
Any questions or comments?
I have a question, Krista. We lost our newspaper.
Yes.
How do you view that from your perspective of how the city is going to be involved now and how we're going to make sure, I know everything that you've mentioned, are you going to be able to pick up the slack that people are going to miss from reading in the newspaper?
You know, local newspapers, I have a journalism background, so I know the importance of having that local voice who is there to really inform the public of actions that its local government takes. So yes, absolutely, we will be picking up the slack. We're looking at opportunities to expand the Focus newsletter. In fact, that's why this next hire is so important for us, because they're going to be doing more work in writing more in-depth articles about our services and just all the actions that are being taken to make our community better.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else?
I was going to make a comment or two, but she covered it all. Great job, Krista.
All right.
Good job.
Well, thank you for your time. I really
Thank
Good, we
appreciate
can
it.
cover everything Michael wants to say.
That's right.
Well, I would point out she is the communications
That's
director.
right.
Thank you.